There will not be a county commissioner change in Lubbock's Precinct 3. You know, a lot of people thought Kerry Shaw might be the first Republican to take that job in recent memory. It was not to be. Voters knew incumbent Gilbert Flores, who's now won the job 6 times.
The experience, I have the knowledge, I have the love of this country, of this state, and of this city and county. But if I was to run anywhere else in Lubbock, I probably wouldn't win. After serving the county for 20 years and with my experience, most likely I wouldn't win. So that's an issue with redistricting. That's why I want to be here next year.
You know, that's a whole other topic we'll get into soon. But name and value recognition is often half the election battle for candidates, even in a tough year for Lubbock Mayor Dan Pope, who caught a lot of heat for coronavirus-related business closures. But despite that frustration from voters and a Sanders campaign loosely financed and advised from politically motivated outside sources, it was familiarity with Pope's work and work ethic that had him 10,000 votes better.
They've gotten to see our leadership for 4.5 years. They know the direction we're going. They trust that we're making the right decisions. We're going to spend money in a common sense way. We're going to not swipe the credit card. We're going to pay cash. We want to keep working on creating good jobs. We've got to create environments where businesses want to invest. We want to keep the best and brightest in Lubbock. In some ways, it's my way of giving back to our community and trying to leave our campsite better than we found it.
So what's next for Mr. Pope? Well, more election-level politics, an effort to make him and the council look weak on pro-life values and give steady pro-life voters something to work toward. Our Alyssa Tejas has the latest on this sanctuary city for the unborn ordinance that was put in the council's court last week.
Nearly 24 people taking to the podium to be heard, all about the same issue.
There's 19 people that have signed up to speak. They're all on the same item. We're not considering that ordinance tonight.
The city receiving a certificate confirming the number of valid signatures in support of an ordinance that would make Lubbock a sanctuary city for the unborn.
Comments tonight will be only allowed pursuant to us passing a resolution, which is on our consent agenda.
Meaning the resolution will be passed along with several others altogether, which was met with some strain.
There's no point in us speaking.
You're going to have your time to speak. I mean, remember that.
17th.
That's correct.
That wasn't announced online?
Yeah, it was. It's in the agenda book that was put out last Thursday afternoon.
There is no right to abortion in the Constitution. That nowhere in the Constitution of the United States.
Mr. Dixon, speak to the petition.
I am.
No, you're not. You're not. You're talking about the ordinance.
Folks instead were asked to talk about the petition itself, like the process of collecting signatures.
It's a lot of work, and I was shocked at the amount of support in the city for that work.
Pro-choice advocate Isabella Ramos says she's glad the city is following procedure
and affording the public the process in reviewing this petition.
Something one citizen says is a beautiful thing.
Stand before our elected leaders and actually talk to you about the issues that we hold dear.